want to seek the permission of the House to stand on the already duly established protocol after paying courtesies to NCC, Masker, who's sitting in for the ABC, and the DG of DPI, Professor himself, my colleagues from the industry, and as a real special welcome today to my new friend and brother, Chairman of KK Kingdom Group, Haji Khalifa Nasiru Lai, the investor. I welcome you. It's nice to meet you today. On behalf of all of us in the Association of Licensed Telecom Operators of Nigeria, I want to thank the NCC for this initiative. It's the second time that we are here. We were here this time last year, and the consistency you have shown in hosting this event alludes to the very many initiatives of the Commission. Therefore, we thank you. Please allow me to go back home for reasons of domestic peace to recognize the people from my university of interest where I have homegrown interest. Kwara State University, you can see the team from Data Economy. Thank you for coming. I function on the advisory council of that institution. So I welcome you all. In our association, we continue to support local initiative, and we continue to see to the growth of the development of local content in the industry. And by this, we support all initiatives that has to do with local content and local content development. A number of our members today apply local content in very many areas of need. Be it site build, site development, manufacturing of SIM cards, recharge cards, call center, and so many of them. We also collaborate with NCC in very many other areas, a number of initiatives for local content, and we believe for us to sustain the level of growth that we have recorded in the industry, local content development remains very, very important. I'm happy that I can see a lot of young people in the house. They are actually the future of the country. And as an industry, we must continue to embrace them and give them responsibilities that will make them feel belong and do their best for the development of the country. Mine is to welcome you. Mine is to thank the Commission for the good work. And mine is to assure you that we stand by you and we stand with you. But my welcome will not be complete if I don't speak to a few issues that are local content based and are of concern to us as an industry. Today I will speak briefly about the Japa syndrome. We are losing a lot of our best and brightest to this thing we call Japa syndrome. Can you blame the people? Maybe not. Because as a people and as a country, we have not been able to provide enough social guarantees that will keep these young ones here. I have 2 children who have been educated abroad. None of them want to come back home, even for the best of assurances. And they ask basic questions, which even I cannot provide answers. So we train them when we spend a lot of money training them. We train them for their economies to benefit from their knowledge. And I think the time has come when the industry has to begin to make preparations for their repatriation. Today we have a lot of what they call work from home. Some of them, even though they live in a particular country, they work in another country. We have a number of our colleagues who are locally employed who spend half of the time here and half of the time abroad. So I think the time has come when, as an industry, we need to begin to see how we can encourage these best and brightest to come back, even if they are not coming back physically. Now that we have work from home, thanks to COVID, let's have work in Nigeria. If they start by saying having work in Nigeria, maybe something will encourage them to come back. So we can begin to have schemes and incentives for work in Nigeria, work from Nigeria, work at Nigeria. And I think policies must set to address. A lot has been said about diaspora Nigerians, and we're seeing that not only is it a large economy, it's also a large knowledge growth. I think our industry needs them to be able to grow and sustain it. And therefore, the public actors, our regulator in particular, and none of those who play in this sector must begin to see how initiatives and incentives and policies can address this group of people to be able to find the right of return to the country. I wish the new Honorable Minister was here today. But nonetheless, I offer my congratulations and a warm welcome to the new Minister. Honorable Minister, we have seen your profile. We are pleased that you are our Minister this time. But I must emphasize the need for the independence of our regulator. We must not subject our regulator and the work they do to political interference. The biggest problems that we have today and that we are dealing with as an industry are those simple policy issues that have been subjected to political interference. Because, let me speak for a minute about the issue of the USSD debt. That was a simple commercial agreement that entered into political intervention, and it became complicated to resolve. And the problems, the people that are dealing with the problems today, both at the level of the NCC, the ministry, and the central bank itself, they did not create this problem. Because what is it? Is to buy and to sell. Willing and buying party. So I provide you service, you pay me for the service, I continue to provide you service. I provide you service, you don't pay me, I follow the rules of the contract. But when that time comes and the policymakers step into it, it becomes a complicated matter. And therefore, we insist as an industry that the independence of our regulator is sacrosanct and must be so. So for those of you who can help us carry this message, the success we have recorded in the industry, particularly the early success, until the most recent years, has been traceable in part to the independence of our regulator. Because we must remind ourselves at all times that every sector has a regulator. How many regulators are as visible as our own regulator? And therefore, we cannot compromise the independence of our regulator. And so while we welcome the Honorable Minister and congratulate him, we ask him to please guarantee the autonomy and independence of our regulator. Let him stay with issues of policy and leave regulation to NCC. We also must have one hard conversation. I know it is difficult. It's a conversation that we must begin to have. The current pricing regime of the industry is not sustainable. We are basically selling below cost. It's not easy to talk about, but we cannot continue like this. We must allow market forces to determine the price of service. Only last week, I was told the electricity tariff is being subsidized by government. I never knew that. And that's why when the discourse were meeting the idea of price review, it was easy for someone to say to them, don't do it now. And one day, that's something that is waiting for us down the corner. We have seen now our experience for the removal of fuel subsidy. So one day, when that tariff, that subsidy that is given on electricity is removed, we are going to face the same hardship as we faced during this fuel subsidy removal. And so in our industry, we need to, I don't know how it's going to go. We must look at more realistic pricing for the services that we offer. Because today's pricing regime is not sustainable in the current economic dispensation. On this note, I want to say a big thank you to the NCC once again for inviting us. I wish all of us well. And as we follow the next day, today and following days of this exhibition, I wish us every success, and may the local content in Nigeria continue to grow. Thank you and God bless.